I'm making this video as another public service announcement. If you live in Kingsport, Tennessee, you know what Eastman Chemicals is. And if you've been keeping up with everything going on in the world here lately and how many different horrible accidents, incidents, wrecks, train wrecks, derailments, fires that we've been having, you better keep this in mind. If you've lived in Kingsport your whole life, you know what Eastman is capable of. And especially right now, people, in these times when we're not even sure what the heck is going on and why all this is happening at one time. I mean, this could be, straight up, this could be the end times beginning, the beginning of sorrows, the earth changes, all that we're going to go through. The magnetic pole has definitely been shifting in the last decade. It could be sabotage from either our own country, our own government, or some other governments in the world. It could be just merely pure coincidental that it's all happening at once, but I tend to really not fall on that category that it's all just coincidental and all just accidents. It could be a mixture of a lot of things, but to keep you and your family safe, if you're home, obviously you need any emergency supplies that any of us preppers would talk about on a regular basis, certainly. But the two probably most important things, I apologize for the shadow here. I was hoping to just spend a little bit of time outside this evening since it feels so warm. But the probably most important thing that you need to think about having at your house, at your RV, at your apartment, wherever it is you live, if you live in Kingsport, Tennessee, anywhere near Eastman Chemicals, or if, for that matter, if you live anywhere near a chemical plant, a railroad crossing, you need to think about this. If you have, and I've got more than one, I just wanted to show you this. You can get a whole roll if you need to. Fortunately, I already have some, but I just went out and got some brand new stuff this evening just so that I could, because I'm also putting a hazardous materials cleanup kit in my van. That's going to be a separate video. But you need to grab yourself a roll of plastic and a roll of tape, duct tape, whatever, painter's tape, whichever one you want. I choose to go with duct tape because our plan here is to shelter in place in our basement if at all possible, if anything like that were to go wrong. So our basement, we have a couple of windows and a door, but with this right here, 13 by 16 feet and a roll of duct tape, I could close off the closures and we could sustain life in the basement for ever how long we needed to. Of course, if I was able to grab the chickens and pull them in there too, I don't know how long we'd be able to sustain it because the chickens would start getting smelly after a bit. But that's beside the point. May or may not grab chickens. Of course, the little brat will be there, the little dog. But I'm telling you, you need to go out today if you live in Kingsport, Tennessee. If you live anywhere near Eastman, you need to go out today if you don't have tape and plastic so that you can cover your windows and doors in your house. And also, if a disaster like that were to happen, you would want to shut off your heating and air equipment. So you would not want to be drawing any outside air into your house. You would want to shut yourself off in there as long as possible. So just keep it in mind, okay? There's a lot going on in the world. Much love.